So, round 3 of the championship takes place on granite. A lot of custom sections around here. It's forecast for rain all the way through the race, so it's going to be slippery in some high top speed cars. Tricky corners at high speed are going to cause issues. Lots of chance for carnage, really, but we'll have to see how the drivers do. Lots of tricky turns, certainly towards the end of the lap. Some really tight corners, especially the very final corner of the race can catch people out, but probably going to be a chance for overtakes there as well. The GT classes for round 3 were in the sport class with the Pariah in GT1 with that huge top speed, the Schlagen GT in GT2, and the Banshee in GT3. It's going to be an interesting one around here in the rain with some high top speed vehicles. Not that much grip out there. It's going to be fun. Good luck everybody in the race. They're all gridded up. Just getting checked out. Making sure everybody's gridded up correctly. And then we'll get this race underway. Prison announcer sounds like a race commentator. Absolutely. It's going to be an interesting first few corners. Play the song. Alright. This song goes out to all the single men and women out there. We see you, kings and queens. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Enjoy this banger. This is the song that Dynamite had for the intro. Oh, man. And this is why I play it muted. Alright. We gotta make sure we're ready for the race starting. Thank you, Dynamite, once again for doing all that. And for the donation. Yeah, it'll get muted if I leave it on too long. Alright, away they go in GT1. In the Pariahs, who got the best start, who got the least wheel spin. Here they come in the rain. Fairly clean. Ooh, outside overtake by the Ron car there. Looks like he got it done. Next up's the Schlagen GTs. These have got a fair bit of top speed as well. Oh, they sound great though. And next up is the Banshees. The old boys, the classics. Oh, that was dodgy. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was an accident waiting to happen. All right. Let's see how the GT1s are doing. I'll wait until we watch them again come around the second lap, and then I'll join the commentary booth. Oh, we see them from Brady's spectator perspective there as well. That's nice. The Banshees. R2XDJ looks like he's in 4th place. Edible Hornet in 3rd. I can't see who that is in 2nd. Specky Legend in 2nd. Is it Blaze in the lead already? Nice overtake from R2XDJ up the inside to take 3rd place. Is he going to keep it? Oh, Edible Hornet Just to say, keep it around the outside. It is Blaze into the lead already. Specky Legend, R2X DJ, and Edible Hornet, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. All that design in 5th. Alright, interesting start. I've run up to the commentary booth as quickly as I could.
Very, very kind.
Oh, you're very robotic. Oh, look at that group of GT2s.
Fixed now?
Yeah, fixed, yeah.
Yeah, I've had ridiculous technical issues today.
Okay.
Go into that.
Alright, we'll not worry about that then.
I've travelled 385 miles to be here. I've been up since 4 in the morning, and I've travelled through the eye of a storm to get here.
Oh, good job though. That's dedication to the MCEC.
Not gonna lie, almost vomited on the plane.
Oh really? Was it really that bad?
It was. I've never experienced anything like that before.
Oh wow.
It was, the plane was getting thrown about.
Oh god. No, thank you.
It wasn't bumpy. It was just wavy.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Right. Okay. Just like constant ups and downs.
You know, left and right.
Oh right. Okay. Oh,
Left
that's
and
even
right
worse.
It was just and up and down. You know it's going to be bad when the pilot says it's going to be a bit rock and roll coming into Edinburgh.
Oh bloody hell!
But don't worry about it. We'll all be fine.
Oh god, yeah. So for the race, as they're coming past me, Blaze is in the lead. Specky Legend is 2nd, R2X DJ 3rd, Hornet 4th, Edible Hornet 5th. All very, very close, 2nd to 5th. Smooth JD just behind them in 6th.
Oh, we've got R2X DJ moving up into 2nd there.
All right, okay. We didn't see that. And then it looks like Shootgun at the back end of GT1 has had major issues because he's not too far ahead of the leader in GT2, who's Charlie Addo at the moment. And then we've got... I'd missed what the top 3 were, but Matty H and G Ross are fighting over 4th place. There's basically a 6-way battle over 4th place in GT2.
Yeah, you missed it on lap 1, but in GT1, Spear.
Oh, what a scumbag!
John Boy had to come together at the last corner.
Oh, okay,
that's why they're
right.
so far behind, and they're having a little battle at the moment.
Okay.
Spears finding it a little bit difficult to come to grips with that pariah. I think,
okay.
In the rain.
You missed the overtake of the century from Matty. Yeah, I saw you guys in the chat go drift on the outside. Did he drift around the outside of Giros for 3rd place? So we've got in 1st place is Charlie Addo. The McBrathers is 2nd place in GT2. This is 3rd place with L1978, and then we've got 4th place Matty with Giros right behind. And then this is the battle over the rest of the positions. Let's check in with GT. Oh, crash there. Allows PP Performance to get up. I think GT2 is going to give us another great race again.
Yep, I think so.
So yeah, this is the battle for GT3. We've got SJ Appleby leading the way. Major Copyright is in 2nd place. This is the battle over the lead in the top left. Just behind them is Recited in 3rd place. RDT is currently in 5th, his position, but it looks like he's got a good run on whoever's ahead. Who is that? I can't see who that is. Name's not popping up.
Is it the Richard's Majestic driver?
Richard's Majestic. Bar 27.
Bar? Yeah.
I'm keeping an eye on spectators' perspective. Is Copyright going to go up the inside in the final corner? He's too far back there, I think. But SG Appleby goes a little bit wide. Copyright gets the run, but SG Appleby keeps the position as RDT gets caught up as well back there. Here are the two leaders in GT3. Look at that. So close. Recited in third, Bar in fourth, and now there's a bit of a gap back to RDT and RJ Slow and the rest of the GT3 pack.
I feel it would be remiss to say, seeing as Nos isn't here, but good to see a Banshee in U-Tool colours.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I feel like I had to include the Banshee in this season, especially with this final season being, the final one, and the car makeup. It just fit perfectly for this round, I think.
Yeah.
So we still got R2XDJ in second. All That Design has now moved up to third. Specky Legend must have had a crash because he's now down in fifth place. Second to sixth place in GT1 aren't too far away from each other. Blaze has got into an early lead and has gone. And it looks like as Copyright loses time to SG Appleby with a mistake there. So SG Appleby continues his lead. That means we can swap to GT1. Oh, that's a great shot from Brady. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, since Blaze wasn't streaming, I swapped Brady's perspective for Blaze's in the GT1s.
Yeah, I've put it in and put the spectator cam in the bottom right. I've edited the link.
Yeah, I probably should do that. Oh, that's a crash from, who is that? Spear 97, a late reserve driver. Drops him down into last place.
As I said, Spear does seem to be finding it difficult to get to grips with the old pariah in the rain.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't?
It's tricky.
Regardless.
So we got SG Appleby still in the lead of GT3. He's having a great race. He came fourth place in the first two races, I think. RJ Slaw still stuck behind RDT, our winner from last round. I don't know how to hide that. I don't think I can. Blaze is coming up soon to lap the GT3s. All That Design has now moved up into second place in GT2 ahead of R2XDJ. We might have seen that on R2XDJ's perspective.
Yeah, so what happened to R2XDJ?
He got up into second, but I think All That Design. Oh, we're seeing the battle now. This is a battle over second place in GT1 in the top right.
Oh, he's going for it.
He's going to go up the inside. Oh, we've seen it from Brady's perspective before R2XDJ's perspective. Doesn't manage to get it done, though.
Good to see the pariahs.
R2XDJ made a mistake and went wide. Okay, there we go. Wackage with the Prime subscription and Andy Mack with the new subscription as well. Thank you guys so much. Hendrix Valkyrie with the 3 months and Soda Stream 420 with the 2 months. Thank you guys. GT2 is really close in the mid pack. Let me swap to the GT. We haven't seen the GT2 perspective, but I've just seen them come past me. If you look, yeah, we've got 11th, 12th, 13th and 14th, which are 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th in the race in GT2, all pretty much at the same place. So we've got L1978 in 2nd place for the pink Pressivex team. We've got McBrathers for LSDWP in 3rd place, just behind. Then we've got G-Ross for Ron in 4th and Matty H in 5th.
Perugia on Jetta.
Perugia, yeah. Oh, crash. Was that a crash? I missed that. G-Ross goes up into 2nd place, takes advantage of all of that. Was that a crash or was that an overtake attempt? Well, it's all yeah, GT2 is all changing once again. Look at this action. Oh no! Just clipped. Oh, all three of them crashed at the same time.
Wow.
Oh, we even get a replay from Matty H's perspective because it was a little bit behind on my screen. Okay, so that's GT2 changed about a little bit. Let's go back to the spectator shot because we should be getting the GT2s coming around shortly. That's Spear, who's last place for GT1. Saki Bomb, who's in last for GT3, I think, there. Then it should be the GT2s.
It looks like John Boy's made up of a couple of positions,
Yeah.
I think.
There's Charlie Addo in the lead of GT2. He's absolutely flying away with it, similar to what he did in round 1. Giros is now up into second place.
I've been sleeping. There has been action in the pit stops.
Matty H, L, Faruja, Jetta, McBrathers and Blue-Eyed Malice. Wow, they're all together. And then
There has been...
propping up GT2 is PP Performance. Is PP Performance going to be one of those who's pitted?
Yes.
Yeah,
that is
okay.
correct. So in GT1, Spear, Shootgun, Specky, Edible Hornet, and Smooth JD have all pitted.
Wow, early pit stops.
Early pit stops indeed. And in GT2, it's just PP Performance.
Okay, interesting. I'm going to go to a different location. I wonder if I can
So,
try to get to the final corner.
I was thinking about maybe having a perspective with R2XTJ and 3GT2s.
I'm thinking a GT2 is insane right now. I think we need to keep all of these GT2 perspectives together.
Okay.
Because they're all in the same battle. This is 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 7th in GT2 all at the same part of the track.
It's pretty hot at the moment.
Let me check what's happening in GT3. It looks like as Major Copyright got into the lead, it looks like it. SG Appleby still in second. Has SG Appleby pitted?
Nope.
No. Okay, so we didn't see that. We didn't see how that happened. But SG Appleby must have dropped position to Copyright.
Oh, the GT1s are making it through the GT3s at the moment.
Oh yeah, I saw that on one of the on RDT's perspective. Let's skip to the GT1s. So we got R2X DJ in the top right, who's in second place at the minute of GT1.
Looks like
Oh, that's tight!
Spear. Looks like Spear has managed to catch up to the back of Shootgun as well.
Yeah, that's
so
a
we've
battle
got
of
little
8th
battle going
place.
on
Specky Legend is there as well. Is this has Specky Legend pitted? Did you say? I can't remember what you said.
Yeah, Specky and Shootgun have both pitted, so that's why Spear has caught up with them. But Spear has also taken a pit.
Oh, so they've
this is a
all
three-way
okay.
battle.
That three-way
Yeah.
battle over the bottom positions, basically.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and find my way to the last corner. Yeah. John Boy's perspective in the bottom right is definitely some skippage. As they're going through the GT. So here we go. There's SG Appleby. R2XDJ is overtaking SG Appleby now. Oh, as he gets overtaken by all that design for second place in GT1.
Yeah.
How's the
This
GT3
battle
going to
between-
handle this? Oh, this is close.
Oh,
SG Appleby does well to get out of the way. Oh, that's close.
This battle between R2XTJ and Design is going to go throughout the race, I think. It's going to be...
Has Design not pitted?
Design has not pitted.
So they've both not
Design-
pitted.
Design, R2XTJ, Blaze, and John Boy haven't pitted in GT1.
Okay. All right. They're having a legitimate battle over second place then.
Yes, indeed.
So it looks like the GT1s have almost cleared the GT3s now, I would say.
Yeah, next it'll be the
Most
GT2s.
of them, at least.
Although the GT2s will be a little bit further up the road because there's quite a bit of performance difference between the Banshee and the Schlagen. So
it's actually less than it is between the Schlagen and the Pariah on this track.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's only about 2 or 3 seconds per lap between them at the top of each class. Whereas the GT1 to GT2 is about 6.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what happens when our GT1 drivers make it to the absolute rabble that is GT2.
Yeah, let's skip back to GT2. Oh yeah, there they are now.
They've spread out a little bit more.
Yeah.
So
what a
it might not be
scumbag!
too bad to thread their way through.
I think I've got a good spectator shot here.
Good. So in the pits, Jetta has just come in for his pit stop in GT2. Blaze has just come in for his pit in GT1. That's early for Blaze. In GT3, Saki Bomb, Bar, and Recited have all come in for their pit stop.
Okay.
So are our GT1 drivers going to be able to catch Blaze? Oh, okay. I was wondering what was happening there, and it's just Brady repositioning.
Okay.
I was like, oh, there's a car upside down.
GT2s lapping GT3s is going to be very interesting. Yeah, I agree. It's gonna require quite a bit of skill for the GT2s and GT3s to lap each other, to get lapped.
What a
has
scumbag!
Blaze really pulled out so much of a lead that you can pit this early and not be caught by R2XTJ?
Yeah, they've just come past on my screen. Blaze is still in the lead of R2XTJ in design, as they're still fighting. Oh, as Copyright gets run into the wall a little bit by Edible Hornet in the GT1. SG Appleby's still in second. RJ Slow getting well out of the way of Smooth JD in GT1. RJ Slow has managed to get ahead of RDT now. If we look at RDT's perspective in the bottom left, it's RJ Slow just ahead. So that's a position change. Oh, this is really tight on the final corner with the GT1s overtaking the GT3s.
Final corner is a bit of a nightmare.
Oh god, it's so tight.
Spam those creepy emotes.
Firebird with the 6 months, is this great or what? I enjoy it. Oh, look at this shot from Brady. He's finding the good spots.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so there's Charlie Addo just gone past my screen in the head of GT2. We're going to see the full rundown of all the classes. Then there's a big gap back to G-Ross in second place.
What a scumbag!
Then there's a further gap back to Matty H is in third. Faruja, who's in fourth. They're pretty close. McBrader's in fifth and L in sixth. Malice is in seventh. Pretty close, all of these. PP Performance has made a pit stop, so he could come into it later on. Jetta as well, so there's Blaze as well, just about to come up to the... Oh, has Design made a stop?
Yes.
Okay.
47 seconds ago.
Oh, I know that Design is disconnected just after his pit stop.
No. We're robbed of a battle.
Robbed of a battle in GT1 over second place.
Nightmare.
Ah, rip Design.
Yep. As Mario points out in chat, RDT has indeed pitted in GT3.
Okay, so we saw Copyright in the lead of GT3 with SG Appleby in second, I think, still.
Yep, neither of those have actually taken their stops yet, so...
Okie dokie. There's RDT. Now, this final corner is deadly.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm curious. I'm going to go back to the GT1 perspectives to see what it's like overtaking the GT2s. This is going to be interesting. Recited must have had a bit of a nightmare because he's quite far back in GT2 now, GT3 now, after being fairly high up the order. He was in second.
John Boy is plodding on back up into fourth.
Yeah, he's doing pretty
All
well.
our drivers have made a nice little comeback. I don't know whether that's down to pit stops or what, but.
Alright, R2XDJ top right, going for an overtake on the GT2 car. So we've got GT1s overtaking GT2s now. Then coming up to his teammate PP Performance. GT2 is still incredibly close.
Yes. Not many people in GT2 have actually taken their pit stop yet.
Who has?
Just PP Performance and Jetta.
Okay, so they're right at the back of GT2, and they're right close to each other, and they're the only two to have taken a pit stop.
Yeah.
It could get interesting. When everybody else makes their stops in GT2, where are they going to filter in?
It could get spicy, ladies and gents.
Copyright still in the lead of GT3. SG Appleby still in second. Good showing from SG Appleby. Who's made a stop in GT3? No, who hasn't made a stop?
Copyright, SG Appleby, and RJ Slow.
Alright, so our top three in GT3 are the only three to have not made a stop yet.
Yep, so GT3 might get a bit interesting as well.
Yeah, although looking at the gaps from my perspective, it doesn't look like there's anybody who's going to be able to overhaul them apart from RDT.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I have to say, we've not had many driver-on-driver incidents so far for what is a particularly tricky course, although if we look at our GT2 perspective, Blaze just had a little coming together with L1978 there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Lost a little bit of time, it looks like.
A little bit of time, yep.
This is 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th in GT2. 3rd in the top left, 4th in the top right, 5th in the bottom right, 6th in the bottom left. Like, that's how close GT2 is. Again.
Crazy. GT2's where it's at.
So, Edible Hornet GT1 Preservex driver just crashed in front of me.
So just to let you know, SJ Appleby has taken a stop in GT3.
Okay, I think he's... Let's see, whereabouts is he? He's come out ahead of RDT, so he's still in 3rd place. Here's the GT3s. There's Copyright in the lead. We've got the back end of the GT1s. Copyright's got a big lead now because SG Appleby pitted. There's RJ Slow in 2nd place. Top two still haven't pitted. There's SG Appleby now, who has pitted and is the leader of those who've took a pit stop.
Recited and Bar having a bit of
I missed that.
I
saw that and I missed showing it.
You saw it and missed it.
I saw
at
it
the same time.
when I was looking, but actually they're really close, these three. We're going to see them from my perspective.
Bar is right up.
Here they are. Recited Bar, Tom222 as the GT2 lead is trying to lap them. Let's go back to their perspective to see how Charlie Addo, the GT2 leader, manages to get past these GT3s, because that's going to be where it's getting interesting. R2XDJ has entered first. Has Blaze just pitted?
Nope. Blaze's last pit was 8 minutes ago. So what's happened there?
R2XDJ has taken the lead. On my screen, I don't know how.
Yep. Spear has gone for his 2nd pit stop, as we can see on stream. What has happened to Blaze?
Charlie
there?
Addo has gotten past these 3 GT3s on the back straight. Let's switch to the GT2s.
Been an incredible drive from R2XDJ so far.
Yeah, he's in the lead. There he is. Who was it? John Boy had it coming together with who? At the start?
Oh, it was Spear.
Spear.
John
Okay.
Boy and Spear.
John Boy is having a good comeback.
Yeah. After that, John Boy was behind Spear. It was at the last corner. So he's come back all the way through the pack. Looks like... Oh, I was just about to say, looks like Spear's beginning to get a hold of this pariah.
Yeah, he's about to have a mistake in the last corner, yeah. Has R2XDJ pitted? He hasn't, right?
No.
Yeah, so even with that, so supposedly, according to Advanced Era, Blade had a crash with Faruja. That's what lost him the lead. But he's still going to take the lead back when R2XDJ pits.
We'll see, though. Anything could happen. Yeah, Faruja has pitted as of 16
Matty H
seconds
was
ago.
on the side of the road. There he is. He can't get around. He needed to wait for the drivers to come past him before he could get back around again. He's made a big mistake or gotten caught out or something. He's still in 3rd place. No, he's in 2nd place for GT2. What? It's 3rd place because the GT1 design. Yeah, okay. Got confused. So this GT2 is going to get interesting when the pit stops happen.
Yes. So Faruja has pitted, as we know. PP Performance has pitted, and Jetta has pitted in GT2. It's interesting. The GT2s are really slow playing their pit stops, whereas the GT1s are just getting them straight out the way.
Yeah.
2 people in GT1 have actually had 2 stops already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who?
Spear and Smooth JD have both had their 2 stops.
Got their stops out of the way. Early stops. Got some. Go for some clear air, I guess, in the carnage.
Yeah, looks like it.
All right, so we'll keep an eye on... Smooth JD was best placed of those you've just said, so we'll keep an eye on where he finishes. He's currently in 5th and has no more pit stops to do. So
yes, indeed.
We'll see where he finishes.
Giros has just pitted in GT2.
Okay, so it looks like Giros has kept 2nd place. Charlie Addo's got a big gap. A regular skier, thank you for the 200 bits. Hi Bruffy, how's the stream going? It's going well. It's going good. Sir Boring Old Fart, thank you for the 11 months. And Zwickle, so that was 13 minutes ago. Sorry, I just got to it now. 4 months, thank you so much. Saw the stream, I read that one. Thank you guys.
Looks like, is that Malice and L1978 having
yeah,
a
bottom
battle
left.
there? Oh,
yeah. Oh, it's
who said a
Faruja
crash?
crashes.
Faruja.
Malice and L, are they both on the same pit stops? In fact, here they are. PP Performance is just behind them.
Malice and L haven't had a pit stop yet.
Okay, PP Performance is going to overhaul these guys when they make pit stops anyway.
Yes, I would imagine so.
Which means PP Performance is in a potential podium position as Matty pitted.
No.
Yeah, PP Performance, it could be between PP Performance and Matty for the final podium spot. Maybe between PP Performance and McBradders. That's what I'm calling.
And the GT1s are beginning to come through again.
Yeah, this is starting to get hectic. We've got GT1s, GT2s, and GT3s all at the same time.
Yeah, that's R2XDJ pitted now.
Okay, Blaze. Yeah, Blaze has just got back into the lead.
Yep.
Oh, Bar has committed suicide in the pits, I think, and killed the pit watcher.
Oh no! It's a disaster.
Oh no!
What a nightmare.
Bar blew up in the pit lane. Ouch.
Did he throw down a proxy instead of a proximity mine instead?
I mean, the pit lane is in the petrol station.
Oh, okay.
But
they came in a little bit too hot. And
pit
spicy.
lane explodes when you use Molotovs. Okay, that's something to be careful of.
So interesting design.
Oh God.
One thing's for sure, though, you'll have a fresh car now.
Well, yeah, that's true. He's going to be having a fresh respawn car. Nobody pointed that out to me. I didn't see anybody mention that.
Now, does the track? No, the track doesn't cross the train tracks, does it?
No, I don't think so.
Not in this area. No. To say.
Fire in a gas station. What could possibly go wrong?
I know, right?
Right, Farouj is right on the back of PP Performance right now. As Saki Bomb's getting back onto the track. Oh,
that was a potential unsafe entry.
Yeah, that was an unsafe entry. Yeah, good job nobody crashed from it. Saki Bomb's having a bit of a nightmare.
Just to let you know, Charlie Addo has actually pitted from GT2.
Oh yeah, the train tracks do go through the track.
Uh-oh.
But, I mean, as long as we don't have anybody come and spectate, that's fine.
Oh, I thought Respawns did it.
No, it's just people joining.
Oh, okay.
So, Farouj is right behind PP Performance in GT2. They've both pitted.
People in chat seem to really dig PP Performance's name.
Yeah. PP almost went into that guy's rear.
It's true.
Alright, so there's Blaze in the lead of GT1. Charlie Addo in the lead of GT2. R2XDJ is second place for GT1. Edible Hornet is in third place for GT1. So the top three in GT1 aren't too far away from each other. Second place in GT2, G-Ross. There's Matty, who's third place in GT2. Hasn't made a pit stop yet, I don't think. McBradder's R2XDJ has just gone back into the lead. So either Blaze has had another coming together with someone.
Interesting. So, Blaze is 3 minutes away from being valid for his second stop, though, so he might just use this as an opportunity to get his second stop out of the way.
Yeah.
We've got
R2XDJ had just pitted, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought he had. Yeah. Someone was saying in the chat that he hasn't, but I thought he had.
Yes. Interestingly, Jetta in GT2 has taken a second stop.
So we've got two.
Saki Bomb and apparently Bar has taken their second stops as well.
Okay.
I thought that was Bar's first stop, but I may be wrong. There may have been a bit of an issue with the pit watcher. They have double-clicked.
Yeah, maybe. Double-clicked at the surprise of being blown up.
Yeah.
So R2XDJ is in the lead. Let's see how much of a lead he has. That's RDT. That's not R2XDJ. Here he is. Him and Blaze are on both one stop, right?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, so it's on merit. And Edible Hornet is right behind Blaze as well. We got a three-way battle for the lead in GT1.
That's what I like to hear.
John Boy has taken 1 stop.
You keep asking me questions just as I'm about to drink.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, he's taken 1 stop 12 minutes ago.
So it could be between John Boy and Smooth JD over 4th place in GT1. But apart from that, I can't see the top 3 in GT1 changing. Maybe it helps if the pit watcher blows up the gas station before the race for PC and PS4. Well, there's an idea.
Yeah, but will it... Oh, no, it won't respawn because he'll be there constantly, won't he?
Yeah. That is a solid idea. Excellent. Yeah, it's a shame that design has disconnected because he was battling with R2XDJ. We would have had a 4-way battle in GT1. Oh, wow. John Boy is in 3rd. Yeah, 3rd place in GT1. Is. That was Edible Hornet. Just got wiped out. From who? How?
Blaze has not DC'd Marfos.
So Blaze is trying to catch up to R2XDJ. Edible Hornet has dropped way back.
What happened to Edible? Oh, R2XDJ coming together with
he's going to have to wait for that one.
Driver.
That was
slow.
That's
going to let Blaze through.
Yeah, that's a shame. That was a massive wipeout, that one.
John Boy will be catching up. He's quite a ways back, I think.
I don't think he's going to be that far back, I think it's the stream lagging. He's going to be right there. Well, there goes the battle for the lead. First Edible Hornet, who was
through the middle of 2 GT3s. That was brave.
That was brave.
He's got some catching up to do, though.
Man's
got some catching up to do.
Did RJ Slow get ahead of RDT during that? No, RDT has got back ahead of RJ Slow after RJ Slow got taken out by R2XDJ. So that's a battle over 2nd place between RDT and RJ Slow in the bottom left. No, it's not. 3rd place.
R2XDJ does have
what a
some
scumbag!
Balls, indeed.
Yeah.
Some balls.
Thank you, a regular skier, for the subscription. Oh, RDT makes a pit stop.
Yep,
what's the pit stop status of RDT and RJ Slow in GT3?
1 stop for RJ Slow 8 minutes ago and 2 stops for RDT.
Okay, so they are legitimately battling over 3rd place. So put the last podium position in GT2. We'll have to see how that works out. This GT3, sorry, not GT2. SG Appleby still putting in a good performance in 2nd place in GT2. 3. Yeah, John Boy is right behind R2XDJ now. Maybe about 2 or 3 seconds in it.
See?
So Matty H is 3rd place for GT2. It looks like the GT2 battle hasn't really changed. We're seeing 3rd, 4th, 6th and 8th. Ferrugia has dropped down to 8th in GT2. McBradders 4th.
McBradders hasn't taken a pit stop yet, though.
Okay. So. Malice is in 5th.
Not taking a pit stop.
L1978 is 6th.
Not taking a pit stop.
Oh, wow. Then I think it's going to be PP Performance, it is. Who has pitted. And Ferrugia and Jetta. Wait, has Jetta pitted twice, did you say?
Yep.
Ooh. Jetta is currently in last place for GT2. But right on the back of the 2 guys who've taken 1 pit stop. And they are about a pit stop behind the rest of the top guys up to third place. So Jeteg from 9th place could be with a dark horse of a podium.
Interesting.
We're going to see Ferrugia try to overtake a GT3. Is he going to get it done before the long right-hander? Yes, he does. Poor R2XDJ had a good lead on merit against Glaze. Just that wipeout
It's
of
a
the
rare
GT3.
sight.
Yeah,
It's a rare sight.
Glaze hasn't been having a good race in the first half.
Yeah, a couple of mistakes.
R2XDJ is still not far behind him, you know.
Yeah, I was going to ask how big a lead Blaze
John
managed
Boy
to
and
get off
Edible
that little
Hornet
mistake.
are pretty close in 3rd and 4th, and they are about 4 seconds behind R2XDJ, and R2XDJ is maybe 6 or 7 seconds behind Blaze.
Yeah, it does look like John Boy is catching R2XDJ though. Even after that period where he had to wait. It's
Yeah.
like he's making up a little bit of time, so it's going to be interesting to see if we can get a battle between John Boy and R2XDJ.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and find a different location. This final corner's great, but I feel like I need some variety.
Don't die.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try not to explode in the pit lane.
Yep.
Let's see, GT2, it's colded down a little bit. GT2 is gonna, and we're not even halfway through the race yet. Well, we're only about halfway through. GT2's gonna really hot up towards the end. Where's my car? Did it despawn? I think it despawned. I'm in for a run. And let's see what's happening in GT3.
With GT3, everyone apart from SJ Appleby, RJ Slow, and Recited have taken 2 stops.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So just SJ Appleby, RJ Slow, and Recited taking 1 stop. Everybody else taking 2.
Oh, wow, these are some early pit stops.
Yeah. All right, Matty H comes into the pits.
That's going to be interesting to see. Where's he going to filter out?
Oh, and Malice. Malice
Okay.
and Matty H both taking their first stops. So just McBrathers and L1978 not taking their first stop.
L1978 gets ahead of Malice, but yeah, still has a pit stop to make.
Yep.
And McBrathers is in 3rd place for GT2, but again, no pit stops done. This could actually be a good spot because I'm going to be able to see them come out of the pit lane. And let's go back to GT3. Oh, Recited. Just as I go back to GT3, Recited crashes it.
Yep. Nightmare.
Sorry. Alright, good position here, I think.
Ferrugia on Jetta in GT2. Suppose it's for one of the lower positions, so it doesn't really matter. But
Still.
Jetta's taking 2 stops.
Yeah, that's what I'm... Oh, yeah, I see. Jetta made a mistake. Jetta was already ahead.
Jetta makes a mistake, yep. Malice is just past L.
Yeah,
there.
see that in bottom left.
L hasn't taken a stop either, so...
So I think Matty is still on course for 3rd place in GT2. But it looks very close between the rest for 4th. I'm going to see them from my perspective.
Ooh. Al got a little shove up the back there and has just taken his first pit stop.
Okay.
So
We see him
just
coming out of the
McBrathers.
pits there. Only McBrathers to take his stop
Yep.
in GT2.
Perugia takes his second stop.
Drops him back behind Jetta. As a GT3 in the background there has a few issues.
I mean, McBrathers is a reserve. You have told him he needs to take pit stops, right?
I'm pretty sure he should know. Yeah. He's going to be in for some pretty big penalties if he doesn't take any pit stops.
Yep. Oh, Blaze is taking the second stop, just to let you know.
Yeah, we've just seen them come past me. R2XDJ has got back into the lead.
All right.
But pit stops. That's only through
Yeah.
pit stops. The top four in GT1 are separated by about 5 seconds now, first to fourth.
Crazy.
As Ferrugia crashes. I didn't see what happened there.
No, I was watching GT1.
Yeah, I'm sorry that the frames are dropping a little bit at certain points during this stream. I wonder if it's I wonder if someone's stream is super high quality or something and it's eating away at the net or something.
I can check for you.
John Boy's looked pretty sharp and jumpy. Maybe it's that eating up all the connection.
Boy.
So it's pretty chill in GT2 at the minute. Let's see what's going on in GT3.
Yeah, John Boy streaming at 6.2 to 6.4K. So.
Yeah, I should probably remove that. I think that's what's causing all the frame issues.
I'll let you know if John Boy creeps up to the back of the top two, though.
Yeah, okay. Right, let's go to a spectator shot while I move things around a little bit. So Copyright's a pretty big leader in GT3, so I think I'm gonna put RDT as a GT3 representative because that's where the battle is there.
Edible Hornet comes in for a second stop in GT1.
Oh yeah, I see him coming out of the pits now.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Real Captain X with the 30 months, the big 3-0 indeed. Thank you, Real Captain X. This GT2 battle is too good to remove anybody from, so I might as well just replace John Boy with RDT. We can get rid of the other GT3 streams as well.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Oh, we've
Yeah, let's
got...
put copyright.
Oh my goodness.
What happened?
We've got Spear coming through a pack of GT3s there. Spear is making his way through the crowd.
7th place.
It's a heck of a wall ride. Alright, everybody in GT3 has taken their second stops. Meanwhile, McBrathers in GT2
Hasn't taken any. The only person not to have taken a single stop yet.
Indeed.
Oh, R2XDJ going up the inside of two GT3s there. He's in the lead. Blaze is right behind him though. It looks like R2XDJ is going to come in for his stop.
McBrathers is going to seriously have to think about taking his stop soon, because otherwise he'll not be eligible for his second stop.
He's got to leave 15 minutes. Right, let's see from the spectator perspective if R2XDJ... No, he doesn't make his stop this time. Okay. Just getting his car ready, I suppose.
Alright, John Boy has pitted in GT1.
And he comes out just ahead of Edible Hornet, so that resumes back how it was. So they're battling over 3rd place, and R2XDJ is going to filter in just ahead of these two.
Nice.
When he makes a stop. And it's going to be a battle over second place unless Blaze makes some more mistakes.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good.
Looks like the top 4 just had the pace over Smooth JD. He's in a lonely 5th place, but he couldn't make any impressions after the pit stops have filtered out with his early stops.
Yeah, that's a shame. Who's this R2X DJ's coming up behind GT3 driver? That's recited.
Ooh, made it work. Just
Yeah.
RDT is in 20th place.
Good for you, RDT.
That's still 3rd place.
Breaking news, McBrathers has just taken his pit stop.
What? Oh yeah, there he goes. Just come past me. So in the GT2 battle, that means Matty H is back into 3rd. Bradders is in 4th. I tell you what, these 2 late pit stops from Bradders might have actually helped out.
Oh,
He's
yeah?
stayed away from all the nonsense. He's got quite a gap over the mid pack, even with an extra pit stop still to make. R2X DJ's pitted. So there's Blaze in the lead. Where's R2X DJ going to come out in respect to John Boy and Edible Hornet? Looks like he's got a decent gap. Oh, he's got a big gap. Edible Hornet's actually gotten up ahead of John Boy. John Boy must have made a mistake.
Yep, having some issues with some traffic there, I think.
Yeah, okay. So that's the battle over 3rd place then. Edible Hornet and John Boy in GT1.
Oh, he's got some catching up to do.
Blaze goes up the inside of Faruja in the lead
John
of GT1.
Is indeed doing some catching up.
Blaze has had to really work for this one.
Ooh, Spear going a bit Tokyo drift round that corner there.
Still half an hour of the race to go. If people crash and damage the car and they're not going to be able to pit because they've made 2 pit stops. Like
Yeah. That's the thing with the Pariah and the Schlagen are both newish cars, so they don't.
Yeah, that's true. It's only really the Banshee.
It's only really the Banshee, yeah. So.
Well, yeah, Netrex, they are allowed to take 3 pit stops if they need to, but obviously you don't want to because that's more time loss.
Yeah.
So what's the pit stop? RDT has done 2 pit stops, right?
Everyone in GT3 has done 2.
Oh, wow, okay. So RDT, as R2X DJ's getting past Faruja just...
Yep.
Oh, this is going to be tight. No.
Makes it work.
RDT is in a legitimate 3rd place right now. RJ Slow is in 4th trying to chase him down.
Nice.
Good
What a
showing
difference.
What a difference Ethernet, I know.
Makes.
Plugging in. Oh, Edible Hornet and John Boy very close over this 3rd place in GT1. I'm going to put this spectator cam on while I sort something.
Yeah, John Boy is getting the rough end at all these passing through the traffic transactions.
Yeah.
Edible Hornet's just skipping straight by, and yeah, John Boy's having some difficulties. I think I like it's not a skill thing. It's just timing.
I mean, that's a skill as well, I suppose.
True.
RDT's channeling his inner NOS for Banshee power, I know.
Seems like the GT2s are allergic to pit stops this round, I think.
Who's made 2 pit stops in GT2?
Faruja and Jetta.
That's it.
Yep.
Bloody hell.
And Matty isn't going to be able to take his pit stop for 8 minutes. Bradders isn't going to be able to take his pit stop for 16 minutes. L isn't going to be available for another 10 minutes, and Malice is 8 minutes as well. So
PP Performance still got one to take.
Yep, he's still got one to take.
So he took that really early stop, but
yeah.
So the running order in GT2 goes: Charlie Addo and Giros are still first and second. Matty is third. McBradders is fourth. Malice is fifth. PP Performance is sixth. We're going to see on Farouja's screen right now. GT1s. This is the battle over third place in GT1. Edible Hornet and John Boy should come past at some point.
The traffic.
Yeah,
John Boy getting held up by the traffic again.
It's
a GT3
tricky.
and GT3
This is very
driver.
tricky.
Edible Hornet did get held up a little bit as well,
Yeah.
but just not as much as John Boy.
It's getting into the closing stages. People are sort of making
crazy.
moves on the traffic to try and keep positions. Gotta make sure. Oh, that's close. Sent him into a bit of a spin. Patience.
Barr has taken a third pit stop by the looks of things. I don't know if that's a miscalculation when he had his incident.
Yeah, Barr is currently not in last place in GT3 actually.
Good.
Despite
well done.
exploding, he's in second last.
Despite dying and killing someone at the same time.
Yeah. Astro Hurricane, thank you for the 35 months. Alright, I'm intrigued to see this GT2 battle of no pit stoppers, or everybody's still got one pit stop to make, so I'm going to go to the spectator shot when we get to it. There he is. There's Matty, third place in GT2. Then there's McBradders, who's quite far back now. Malice and McBradders look like they're going to be fighting, and PP Performance, all going to be fighting over fourth place.
L doing some sick drifts in the Schlagen.
Oh yeah, I see. And then Jetta has made 2 stops, so Jetta could come into this fight in GT2 after everybody's pit stops filter out. And there's Edible Hornet and John Boy battling over third place in GT1. Even second place for R2XDJ would be his best result.
Yeah, he's raced well.
Yeah.
Solid race. Only really made sort of one mistake.
That one error, and it was a big one, from the lead of the race.
All right, apparently. So GT2 hate pit stops, but GT3 love them because that's Saki Bomb coming for his third stop.
And Saki Bomb is the only person who's behind Bar, and has also just crashed in front of me as well. Saki Bomb's not having a good race.
Oh, L's just had a crash in the last corner there.
Oh, ouch.
Might be that Farouja might be able to catch up now.
Yeah. Farouj has made 2 pit stops? Or well, was it only Jetta?
Farouja has made 2 pit stops.
So, right,
Farouja and now Giros and Jetta have all made 2 stops.
Okay. RDT in third place for GT3 isn't too far behind SG Appleby, who's in second place in GT3. We haven't seen much of Major Copyright. He's in the bottom left. He's leading GT3. In fact, there's SG Appleby in the pink GT3. There's RDT in third place. And there's RJ Slow in fourth place. So second, third and fourth in GT3. We're actually pretty close.
Chatter wants some engine noise, please, Bruce.
Okay. Let's do.
There you go. There's some sound.
As a
So, sorry.
You're welcome, Blade. Go on.
So, Shootgun and Specky still taking their second stops in GT1.
Okay.
That makes any difference to anything.
Yeah, they're in 6th and 8th places respectively, both not having very good GT1 races. As the GT1 of Blaze comes past RDT, that means we should start seeing we're going to see teammates live overtake each other, GT1 and GT3, top right and bottom right. That's going to be fun.
McBrathers and PP Performance. McBrathers getting past PP Performance there. Oh, and PP Performance just taking McBrathers straight out.
Oh, really?
I'll have to wait for that one.
Is he waiting?
Service has resumed. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. So we got Artfix DJ goes up the inside. There you go. The Blue-Eyed Malice. Then comes to overtake RDT as they go past me. You got GT1s, GT2s and GT3s all back together again at this part of the race.
Hornet's quite a ways off R2XDJ, isn't he?
He is, yeah. It's more of a battle over 3rd place between Hornet and John Boy.
I think John Boy's even lost Hornet now, so...
Oh yeah. Settling down in GT1.
Yeah, everything's cooling down. Although... the gap's maybe not as big as I thought it was between John Boy and Edible Hornet. Some traffic again for John Boy. Oh wow, traffic for John Boy and Edible Hornet. Oh, this is going to be difficult. This is going to be difficult for John Boy to get past now. The GT2s are going super wide. Just forming a wall for him.
Trying to...
Oh, and he's hit the telegraph pole.
We don't have John Boy. I don't have John Boy's performance up.
Yeah, John Boy hit the telegraph pole on the outside of the prison, unfortunately.
Ah, okay.
He's pushing a little bit too hard, threw him to the inside of the track, and then he rolled, unfortunately.
Yeah, when I don't have the perspective, you're gonna have to do like radio commentator calling of the action.
That's what I'll do. Don't you worry. Yeah, it's unfortunate. He was just catching up to the back of, catching up to the back of Edible Hornet, but there were some significant traffic issues again.
Okay.
Double scumbag!
He's going to be quite angry with some of the traffic that he's had to make his way through, unfortunately. But the two GT2s that he overtook to put him into that bad position in turn 1, they were both racing for position. So
so yeah, you can't really.
I mean, you can't really
complain about that. Yeah, patience is going to be a key, I think, for something like this.
Yeah. Although I can understand how frustrations would rise because he's been on the bad end of all of the traffic when he's been behind Edible.
Yeah.
Like all of
that's right.
Bad
it's frustrating when you see Edible Hornet go past everything and you just keep getting caught up with it.
Yep, right at the wrong time in the corner and whatnot.
Banshee of RGA Slow coming back on McBrathers in the bottom right there.
Amazing.
Woozy with the 42 months and the double scumbag. Thank you so much, Woozy.
Tell you what, that pit lane's going to be busy for GT2.
Oh yeah, they've still all got their stops to make.
Races. So we've still got Matty, Bradders, Charlie, PP Performance, L, and Blue Eyed Malice all need to take their second stop. As well as Shootgun and Specky Legend in GT1.
Wow.
That's Matty coming in just now. Matty is in. Right, that's one down.
One down. R2XDJ is still not too far away from Blaze. Only takes one
really?
bad call with a lower GT car. One mistake.
Yep. McBradder's incidentally still 6 minutes before he can take a stop.
Bloody hell.
5 minutes, sorry. 5 minutes.
These late pit stops.
Oh no.
Oh, bar 27 has disconnected again. And RJ Slow.
Oh.
Two disconnections at once. RJ Slow was running in 4th place, I think.
Oh, that's a shame.
GT3. Bar was second last. GT3 disconnections
No.
have been bad the last 2 rounds. Rip. 2 disconnections immediately as well. Did I say Astro Hurricane with the 35 months? Thank you.
Oh. It looks like Brady's having to go in and assassinate whoever took over from RJ Slow's
Oh, I see.
avatar there. He's driven off the track.
Good job, Brady. Getting the car off the track. Well done. Bar 27 and RJ Slow both disconnected, unfortunately, from GT3 at pretty much the same time.
Oh wow! It was a good job he did that because it was right on the track, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that's a good spot, that as well.
It's a good spot as well.
But that was where the car was about to drive back into.
Better watch these Apex hunters though. They might get taken out.
Oh, what a scumbag!
RDT is, I want to say, 4 seconds behind second place SG Appleby in GT3 now.
Oh.
Good showing from RDT and SG Appleby. 2 old hats. RDT especially so. E21298 with the subscription. Thank you so much. As Major Copyright crashes from the lead. He had a big lead over SG Appleby though, but his car's damaged. Oh, that's. Ooh.
Could make things a little bit spicy in the
He's
closing
done it
stages
like
of the
all
race.
GT3 have done their 2 stops, right?
Yep, that is correct.
He does have a big lead though, so I don't think he's going to be in too much trouble. He'd have to have a few more major incidents than that.
What it looks like the back of his cars possibly what got damaged. Usually when these cars begin to have handling issues, it's usually the front end.
Yeah, it's true.
So hopefully it doesn't affect him too
Damaged
badly.
Banshee on these unsmooth stunt sections is no good. It randomly bounces. Okay.
Oh yeah, the front of his car's fucked as well.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, we'll see how he manages
He just
it.
looked back and the front left wheel arch, the wheel is quite exposed.
Okay. So what kind of time does he have? Let's see. Over SG Appleby. He's got a big gap. I think he's going to be fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got about a 20-second gap.
Depends if that damage leads to further damage.
Well,
then.
that's true. That can lead to more crashes.
Yeah, indeed.
My ears. Everyone. As Mum said, I have to stop watching. The man said a bad word.
It's true. I say many bad words though. So
What's the deal with the GT2 pit stops?
same as it was before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
Apart from
god.
Matty, obviously. Matty's taking his second stop.
Yeah, so Matty's locked in for third place now.
But guess what? You'll never guess.
Can McBrathers take his second stop now?
Now he can, yes.
Okay.
Everybody is eligible for their second stop.
They're leaving it late.
It's true, Mark. It's true. Alright, Specky Legend has taken his second and final stop, hopefully, for GT1. We've just got Shootgun to take his second stop, and that's everybody in GT1 and GT3 taking their second stops.
Okay.
Meanwhile, GT2 continue their allergy of the pit stop. They do not like the risky pit stop. No, Farouja's car's absolutely trashed. No, not Farouja. Tom 22's.
Okay, he's
car
having a
is
bad time as well.
absolutely trashed as well. My goodness. That
I haven't
front
shown
end
my
may have to
perspective
pit
yet
stop.
since I moved here. This is a pretty nice shot.
Adam, L1978 has taken a second stop.
A red GT2 pit stop at Le Cart live on camera with a police transporter there on the end of the pit lane.
Because why not?
Why not? Unbelievable.
Oh, wow. Tommy's really having some issues. I would have been tempted to pit his...
Another third pit stop for a GT3.
Indeed. Indeed.
Is that who I've just seen crash on my screen?
The front of his car is looking like a phantom wedge. It's
Oh
not looking
god,
good.
okay. Oh, that's close from Farouja. Almost bought it around the outside. So, there's GT2 leader Charlie Addo going around the top section now.
Oh,
There's
spear.
your GT1 Blaze leader.
Spear on the GT3 driver.
Which GT3 driver?
RDT.
Oh. The reason I went back to the spectator shot is to show how close SG Appleby and RDT were over second place in GT3.
They didn't come together, but it was on the first corner, and Spear took it on the inside in the way faster car. So yeah, it was pretty ballsy.
Oh, they didn't actually lose time or crash it.
No.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
RDT maybe lost a bit of time, but he didn't spin out or anything.
Okay.
But to be a little bit slower in the first corner.
Smooth JD, after John Boy's issues, isn't too far away from fourth place in GT1 now.
Oh wow. To the back here.
We've seen Major Copyright go past in the lead of GT3 and has trashed a Banshee. And then we're going to see SG Appleby in the Pressivex, the pink Pressivex Banshee. There he is. And there's RDT. Oh, this is so close. Over second place in GT3.
Wow. RDT will be pushing hard for that second place, considering his performance in the first two races.
Yeah, 2 DCs.
Yeah. Well, I say performance. Outcome.
Yeah, outcome, yeah.
It'd probably be more accurate.
I'm probably going to go to the finish line now, I think. We're about 10 minutes away from the end of the race. I want to make sure I get there without any issues, because I'm going to be respawning.
where are you going to be respawning?
Around the fat high-speed prison section.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm trying my best. I'm gonna. There's a big gap that I'm gonna try and go into now.
Okay, cool.
That lamppost. Yeah, I got there safely. I was fine.
Good job. RDT's pushing hard.
I'll look into doing some. Oh, Saki Bomb either got wiped out or crashed by R2X DJ. He's having to wait for ages.
Oh no.
Saki Bomb can't get back on the track.
Oh no.
It's all happening right in front of me. R2X DJ is
Oh,
gone.
what
I
a
wonder if Saki
scumbag.
Bomb told him to just go.
Yeah.
Did he take him
incidentally,
and take him out?
Saki Bomb has taken 4 stops, so just
Yeah, Saki Bomb is at the back of the pack.
way back. Yeah. Wow. So Edible Hornet is Edible Hornet cruising up to the back of RTX DJ.
He shouldn't be far off now. Oh, look at this battle over second place. Oh, R2X DJ crashes.
Edible Hornet's got into second.
Oh, he's gonna have to respawn.
Through into second. He's going to have to respawn. Hung up on that barrier. Where is John Boy though?
Oh,
John Boy's quite far back, I think.
yeah, but he's not gonna be. Oh, R2X DJ, he was having such a good race.
Ah, capitulation. Yeah, these GT3 drivers are loving these pit stops. Infamous Ryan in for his 3rd stop.
Wow.
I think issues are being had with our GT3 drivers and the rain and
Yeah.
the Banshee and the barriers,
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, RDT, look at this. This is the battle of a second place in GT3. RDT and SG Appleby. They're giving us the best action at the minute, apart from R2X DJ not getting that second place that he's held all the way through the race.
R2X DJ just clipped the inside of the second to last corner as well. Didn't cause too much of an issue, but definitely lost him some time.
RDT just got mad at something. He got spun around by something, but I don't know what it was. He's lost a lot of time now,
Oh, that's unfortunate.
and Saki Bomb has exploded
Oh, what a
in the pit
scumbag!
lane again. Oh,
5 pit stops for Saki Bomb.
good old rain races.
Oh, Saki Bomb.
He's still not too far behind RDT. There's debris on the track that RDT hit. An empty car with open door that he hit. I wonder if that's R2X DJ's car right on the outside.
Oh. His car would have despawned.
No, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, that's what happened. That's why Sherrod got the penalty for respawning last time. Left the car in the middle of the track. Here they come, SG Appleby and RDT. That's the gap between them for second
R2X
place.
DJ's had another crash. And
man.
John Boy's just gone through,
John
I
Boy's
think.
taken the
John
lead.
Boy's gone into 3.
Taken third place, sorry, yeah, not the lead.
Yep, gone into 3rd place.
R2X DJ's had a nightmare.
Yeah. What happened there was, did you see it on screen?
I only caught the back end of it and everyone else didn't
Yeah,
see
so
it.
he went for the wall ride, but he went too far up the wall and clipped off the like a middle section of the prop.
Yeah.
And got spun out into the middle of the road. So it looks like we're going to get a little bit of a, hopefully, a battle between R2X DJ and John Boy towards the end.
Yeah, we're going to see them come through. Edible Hornets in a clear second place now. We're going to see John Boy and R2X DJ coming through for the final podium spot very close together. That should be the next ones we see. There they are.
Poor R2XDJ is going to be kicking himself.
And I bet
though.
Smooth JD isn't too far away from these two. There he is, in 5th place. If they have any more incidents,
Yep.
then we can see it from R2XDJ's perspective as they're going for overtakes on some GT3s.
Yep. Oh. No sign of R2XDJ's old car though, so hopefully that has despawned.
Yeah, hopefully. Do we how many GT2s still need to pit?
Well, funny you should say that because Charlie has just this second pitted in
Okay.
GT2, but McBrader's, PP Performance, and Blue Eyed Malice still haven't taken their stops, and in GT1, Shootgun still hasn't taken his second stop. either.
Bloody hell, they're leaving it late.
They sure are. One busy and potentially fiery pit stop.
Brady, can we swap positions? Can you go to where I was so I can get the finishing line for the footage, for the video? You can go back where I was. He'll hear that eventually, I'm sure.
Just got a photo bomb him in the meantime.
Yeah.
He's probably away for a coffee or something.
Brady, go to where I was at the bottom of the hill. I need the footage for the video. He's taking my car.
Not enough penumbra. Oh, right, I was going to say it was really not enough penumbra. But then I recognised the infamous paint job.
Yeah.
Alright, Blue Eyed Malice has taken his second stop now, so that's just PP Performance, McBrader's, and Shootgun still to take their second stop.
PP Performance, McBrader's and Shootgun. So McBrader's is currently in 4th place for GT2 but still needs to take his stop. I wonder where he is. So this GT2 battle is going to be interesting. There's Matty in 3rd place. There's McBrader's who needs to pit.
R2XDJ is right on the back of John Boy now.
Did you say Malice needs to pit as well?
Nope, Malice just pitted 1 minute ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so R2XDJ is right on the back of John Boy.
There we go.
Oh, makes a mistake coming through the chicane though.
Battle over 3rd place. Yeah. Oh, SG Appleby and RDT. RDT's closed right back in again. Running out of time though.
Go on, RDT.
Second and 3rd places in GT3 in the bottom right. And 3rd and 4th places in GT1 in the top right.
Yep, certainly been an interesting race for Team Maze Bank. All 3 of their drivers involved in some sort of shenanigans.
RDT, I think he's got the pace on SG Appleby. It's just whether he's going to be able to catch up enough and make the overtake stick before the race is over. There must only be a couple of laps left.
Yeah.
There you go.
McBrader's PP Performance. You want to?
Oh, R2XDJ.
R2XDJ is just
Yeah.
a nightmare.
After having such a good 60 minutes, he's had issues in the final
Yeah, such a shame.
half an hour. I wonder if Smooth JD is right behind him now. That might be a battle over 4th place.
Yeah.
Looks like John Boy and Edible Hornet are going to get their first podiums in the rain.
Good job.
Oh, RDT goes for the overtake for 2nd place in GT3 on SG Appleby.
Makes it stick.
Oh, and then there's the GT2 of Faruja.
Well done, RDT.
That was a nice move.
On map.
Jetta and PP Performance are super close as well. There's RDT and SG Appleby. Oh, and then we've got Edible Hornet coming up. GT1 and GT2 are going to be overtaking these two.
Hang on, bruv. PP Performance still hasn't taken the second stop yet.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, still hasn't taken the second stop.
Unless, the one thing that we've got to think about is he might have done and it hasn't been caught because our pit watcher was exploded at the time.
Could have been.
Just in case there's anybody at the end who hasn't taken a stop right at the end.
Yeah, could have been.
Someone just threw a Molotov on the start line, so I'm guessing someone's going for a stop. Did you say McGrathers has made his second stop yet or not?
He has not.
And Blue Eyed Malice has?
Yes.
Okay, so Malice might overhaul Bradders for 4th place in GT2.
And Shootgun hasn't taken his second stop in GT1
Okay.
either. So, John Boy in 3rd.
These two GT3s have given us a great battle for 2nd place in GT3. Copyright's had an excellent race, but wait a minute. Copyright is only just ahead of 2nd and 3rd in GT3. He's been losing so much time with that damage.
Wow.
I think he's going to make it, but I'm going to show that
It might factor in.
he had about a 20-second gap over 2nd place in GT3 when he had that crash.
Right, looks like Specky Legend has taken his 3rd stop.
There he is.
Oh, Tom taking another spill in GT3. His car is looking awful.
That's down to 7 seconds.
Oof.
It's gone from 20 seconds to 7.
What a race it's been.
What lap are we on? Last lap? Okay.
Yep, last lap.
Copyright. Oh, he's gone so wide. He's losing so much time with the damage. So much time.
To hassle him as well.
This is going to be the last lap. All he has to do is hold out for another half a lap.
RDT's coming for him.
He is coming for him as well. Oh my god. This is incredible. Yeah, he probably should have gone for his 3rd pit stop when he crashed. He would have lost less time.
Yeah, I think so. Oh wow, he's so slow through
He
that
is so
S-
slow.
section.
This is incredible. There's Blaze crossing the line to take the victory.
RDT's just coming through that S section now. Oh,
Why is RDT stopped?
I don't know.
No! RDT thought the race was over. He's just thrown away 2nd place and a chance at winning the race.
What a choke!
No! Oh my god!
no.
He could have had the win. That's how slow Copyright was going. The race finishes when the leader crosses the line after everybody finishes their lap.
He hasn't finished the race.
He hasn't because he disconnected from the first 2 races, so he never knew.
Oh my god.
Oh my days.
Yep.
RDT thrown away 2nd place.
And potentially first.
You can't believe it. And potentially first. I don't think he would have done. I don't think he would have managed to do it. Copyright would have just held on, but it would have been close how slow Copyright was on that final lap.
Oh, you can see how gutted RDT is.
Someone submit that for choke of the week.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, nightmare. RDT, what have you done?
So yeah, according to the pit boards, Shoot Gun, McBrathers, and PP Performance didn't take their second stop. But as you say, could be down
Could
to
have been. Yeah, we'll check
our
that.
pit lane watcher getting brutally assassinated.
Yeah. So Blaze, let me see. Blaze took the win in the end ahead of Edible Hornet and John Boy, who get their first podiums. Best results for Smooth JD in 5th this season. Charlie Addo takes the win in GT2 with Giros in 2nd and Matty H was 3rd. And then in GT3 it was Copyright just ahead of SG Appleby and unfortunately RDT in 3rd.
Just look at the front of Copyright's car.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely trashed.
Oh my
So-
god.
It's so trashed. It's no wonder he was losing so much. He should have pitted.